welcome back to Theatre Royal Windsor's Backstage Antics, where today we are going to be talking about our gorgeous scenery. Within the show Aladdin, we have 14 different sets, which include backdrops that take us all the way from the old streets of Peking to the pyramids of Egypt, via laundrettes, caves, and a magic carpet ride through a night sky. This is all made possible by our wonderful backstage team, so let's see them in action. So we have our lovely Marv here, one of our backstage crew. So tell us, how many years have you been working panto for Theatre Royal Windsor?
So this is my 34th Windsor panto, yeah.
Amazing.
1990 was the first one.
And tell us a little bit about what you do, your position.
Well, it's, for panto is I'm basically sort of in charge of the rest of the crew. Although we don't really sort of do it like that, we sort of just, everyone knows their job and we just get on. So it's just changing the scenes as quietly as we can. Although it's a bit hard with some of this because it's quite lumpy scenery. Yeah. But so changing the scenes, doing trap cues, throwing the different actors up the traps or bringing them down the traps, operating the magic carpet, the flying carpet, and what have you. So it's whatever special effects might need doing.
And what's your favourite part about doing panto?
We all. It's just like having like a good laugh with everyone who's cast and crew. Yeah. So we all get on really well. Yeah. So it's sort of like a sort of it's just like coming into play really rather than work. So.
Brilliant.
But yeah, it's just it's just a nice atmosphere.
Yeah.
Everyone has a good time. It's hard work. It is hard work, especially when we're first putting it up and getting it all running. But now we're in the run, it's all quite straightforward and everything goes fairly smoothly usually.
Can you tell us any sort of funny moments that may have happened this year?
This year, during the 12 Days of Christmas scene, when Stephen brings out the 12 gallons of water, the end of the hose pipe come off, and as he was pushing it off stage, and it flooded everywhere. So me and one of the other guys had to go on with mops and try and get as much off as possible. So, and obviously Stephen and Martin usually make something out of it. So yeah, but that was all right.
It's a starring moment, was it?
Well, I've had a few starring moments in the past.
I was gonna say.
So yeah.
Starting out doing pantos from 1990, how has panto changed to now?
Not a lot. I mean, panto's panto really. It hasn't changed a great deal. But yeah, there's always a little bit of sort of evolution with it as well. Yeah. But mostly it's a tradition that's been going on hundreds of years. So so a lot of it is, and Windsor does it quite a traditional way with men dressing up as women and stuff like that.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about backdrops and all the flying scenery?
So there's, I can't remember exactly how many cloths we've got up there, but there's probably about 15 cloths, say, which are just big canvas cloths with usually got a bit of steel conduit in the bottom to weight them down and keep them tight. Because we're a hemp house, all the cloths, there's just two guys who work up in the flies who are pulling the cloths out and dropping them in. And then what we do, we actually tie weights to we've got a special way of doing it, we tie weight bags to the lines, because some of the cloths are very heavy. So to help the guys pulling them out, we tie weight lines to them. Some of the other bits we've got that fly in is, you've probably seen some of the, what we call French flats, which are flown scenery, which are a lot heavier. And for those, we have to rig our own counterweight systems. Yeah, so all of that, it's all done manually, because it's most theatres in the country are called counterweight houses, where every bar has got a counterweight cradle on it, and you weight it up to exactly the thing, and you just have one line to put it in and out. Yeah. But with ours, if we do need to counterweight something, we've got to make the counterweight from scratch each time. Okay. We've got a system on there, so it's, we can move them about and stuff like that. But generally, all the rest of the cloths are just on 3 hemp lines, and then, like I say, for the really heavy ones, we've got some weight, these like lead shot weight bags that you tie to the line, and then that helps you, gives it a sort of an assist to pulling it out. Otherwise, it'd be a struggle. You have to have about 4 or 5 guys up there. Yeah.
We hope you've enjoyed this glimpse backstage. Don't forget Aladdin is running until the 14th of January. You can book online or give us a call on 01753 853 888.